Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. So listen, you guys, if you are watching the story about Queen Nandi for the first time on this channel, this is a third video that I'm doing. The first video was about her getting evicted from a place that she lived at with her kids, and we thought she was a victim. Then after that, the lady that actually gave her a place to stay came out to say, "Listen, okay, this lady is not a victim. I am a victim." Okay, there's a second video. This one is a third video. This one is just to say, guys, listen. Queen Nandi is not okay. Okay, there is something wrong with this lady. And I don't know if she has any friends because I'm looking online and some people are actually celebrating this whole thing. Okay. So it looks like she wasn't really a good person. Okay. And I'm looking at her old post and I'm like, this is a person that would be hard to help at this point, you guys. So it looks like she really needs help. So I'm thinking, does she have some friends that can actually sit her down and be like, listen, there's something wrong here? I don't know if she needs to be admitted somewhere or see somebody, but I feel bad for those kids, honestly. Now, the video that was posted by the lady that helped her with a place to stay was very clear, you guys. That lady is very clear. Her story is very believable. She has receipts and everything. And she's stressed about this woman that did not want to move out of a place where she was supposed to just, be filming a reality show for 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, she did not want to move. I believe that lady because her story is just clear, okay? Whereas Unandi, on the other hand, was calling for the flying squad. Okay, the flying squad must come. Listen, now after the lady posted that believable story, Nandi went on her social media and posted her story. Okay, this is after she did the live. This is where I'm like, this lady is not okay. Because after the lady that helped her with the players posted her side of the story, I wouldn't think that she would come on social media to try and convince us of anything different because all of us, it was clear what was happening with this whole situation. But no, you guys, okay. She is still trying to prove to us that Vuyiseka, the lady that helped her with the place, is the criminal. Okay? She's not a good person. Imagine you guys helping somebody and then they do this to you. Now, this is the post, you guys. And you have to forgive me, it's long. Okay, part of it is written in English, a part of it is written in Xhosa. And I think she was just trying to confuse the enemy at this point with this long post. But this is what she says. "Dear Rev Mlombe, okay, I'm sorry I took a call Kavuyiseka Mbekeka on the 7th of April. I was highly pregnant when this lady called me in tears saying her daughter and only child was getting kicked out of varsity while doing her last year." Okay. Now, she is saying that that lady, Uvuyiseka, the one that gave her a place, is the one that was looking for a place. Why would a person that is looking for a place for her and her daughter call Unandi, whom all of us knew that she was homeless because not so long ago she was kicked out of a church house? Okay, because her husband had been fired from a position at the church. So they were kicked out of a home. So why would anybody think that Nandi can provide them with the place to stay? I don't understand. As a woman, as a mother and a woman, I thought no way Zumtana Alkoshe gotta do something. Okay. She was not able to help herself find a place when she was being kicked out of a church, but she can help this lady. She claimed to be a real estate agent, so I said, "You know what? I'm looking for a place to stay for me and my family. Besides, I had just signed a contract. So I said, why not help me find a house? I'm sure there is commission or something until we figure out a solution for you and your daughter." Now, this story doesn't make sense. The lady that is an estate agent does not have a place to stay. And the lady that was kicked out of a church accommodation has a place. Might help the estate agent to find a place for her and her daughter. That's why I said that this lady is not okay, you guys. Okay. I feel like she needs to be admitted somewhere, okay? And somebody needs to talk to her and, get her to realize like this is reality. You are homeless with your kids right now. You are not trying to help anybody on the internet find a place to stay. That is not possible, okay? So she said that the lady was then at the B&B we were staying at, okay? At the time, literally almost every day, I was determined to help this mother out, so I entertained her. Now, remember, you guys, when she was living at a B&B, Unandi, they say that she lived in one room of a B&B with her husband and her 6 kids. I think it was before the young one came. So you are living at a B&B in one room with your husband and your 6 kids, but you are trying to help a lady find a place to stay for her and her daughter. The lady that is an estate agent. God, okay. The lady, okay, it says here, I was determined to help this mother out, okay. So I entertained her. My husband said, I know where this is going, Paul. Let this woman go. You are no Mother Teresa. I was like, he's just a man. I got understand, okay. I'm wondering where this man is, okay? Because he conveniently disappeared when he is needed. Your family needs a place to stay. Where are you in this whole situation? And so, fast forward, Vuyiseka said, one day after viewing a house in Bedford View, I need to go shower. As she was in the same clothes she wore from 2 days, I last saw her. Wayeye kwenye yamadoda akhe. Okay, listen, you guys. I kind of feel like when you're reading that story, you have to do this with the story. Whatever she says was happening with this woman, it probably was happening with her. Okay, because I feel like she's living in some delusion that she cannot get out of, okay? Fine, we go to the house and I call my friend to come through as we also were interested in getting into real estate business. Okay, nyani ifike ichomi yami kwavuyiselwa, and we are in awe of how beautiful her home is. She gives us a tour of this huge house. My friend and I are in awe of this woman's success, and she goes on about how she would have millions in her account and angayaziyo uba makayithini, but since last year her business went sour. Singeva naleyo nto-ke, we are like, wow, your house is beautiful. Long story short, athi kukho uchomi yami uba, hayi man, Nandi, why not use my house mna ndiyohlala e-cottage anyway, inkulu indlu mna ndimnye. Okay, who would say that? Okay. But again, the lady kind of did do that because the lady said that because she was going to be traveling, remember that video? Because she was going to be traveling, she let them use the house to shoot the reality show, and she took her stuff to the cottage, the back rooms, okay? Yo singalili nechomi yami inyembezi zovuyo ithandaze sana lami ichomi yami because yi-intercessor, uyi-intercessor, okay, like she is a prayer warrior, okay. Ndide ndivule ilihlo elinye esichomi yami ithandaza because I now see the plot thickening here. Listen, you guys, I think that she should open a YouTube channel, Unand, because she has the way she tells her story. You know what? I think I would watch her channel because she tells lies, but in very like creative ways. Okay. You know those people that have like TikTok accounts where the stories they tell they are lies, but you still watch because it's so interesting. Maybe the way that they tell the story or the story themselves that they're telling are interesting, but it's a lie. I think she should do something like that, okay? Because she's very creative. So I now see the plot thickening. Lo sisi ethetha ngathi undenzela ifavor ezimtasa, yes uzondirentisa u-22K. Here's the problem. Where were you going to get 22K from? Forever? Because she was selling forever. Genyanga ndiqonda it's fine way too. She needs the money. I need a place to stay. It's a win-win. Listen, you guys, who is going to want to rent a place for 22,000 rands. But it's like, listen, even if I don't need this place, I'm just going to rent it because she needs the money. Okay, where were you getting the 22,000? Okay, where were you getting? Guys, whoever is a friend to Nandi needs to come close to her at this point. Okay, friends, Nandi needs you. I've never seen somebody that is so delusional. Okay. Hayi sivumelane ke verbally uba andinazo ezafika documents, so bhetele ndibhatale i-rent for 3 months up front. Now, remember, the rent is 22,000. So she paid the rent up front for 3 months. That's what? Okay, 26,000. 60 66,000. Okay, because 66,000. Listen, you guys, I'm related to the former president Jacob Zuma, so we struggle with the numbers. Okay, so yani ke yenziwe i-contract uba ndipha for 6, hayi, because kuyi-company bafuna ukuzi-safeguarda ngokuthi makube ne-contract. Yani ke yenziwe i-contract for 6 weeks. Shouldn't have. Okay, thina siyazi uba yi-rent yenyanga ezi-3, because the lady did show us proof that Nandi was supposed to be at the house for only 6 weeks. And also, the contract was not between the lady and Nandi. The contract was between the lady and the production company that wanted her to get a place to shoot the show because she does not have a home. She is doing a reality show, but she does not have a home. Okay, ndithe ndisahleli kanjalo gqi i-husband namaphepha eviction dated 24 September, ndivele ndibile umtsintsila with immediate effect ndithi, njani sisi V uzondifaka entweni engasakhuphisa no reverse kulo mzi? Athi, boo, I told you so. Ndithi, now clap. Ndithi, not now chap. Okay, ndithuke ndifocuse kule ndizoyenza. Ndithola i-affidavit dated 2018 ewadrophini ndiyifunde ndikwazi nje ukufunda. Lo sisi is appealing to whoever uba ideal estate agent company yakhe mayinikwe i-second chance. Bekudala ngoko ndiqonda ukuba yesana umntase enhloboni kapende and kudala endimele ngobucelebrity bakhe. Ndiqonda uba mandingene kuGoogle ndigugulishe iceleb gqi. Nayi Hello Peter u-initiated umzi ucela uncedo ngendlu yakhe, hayi ehijackwa yi-tenant phofu. Uthi ndiyeka ngabamelwane uba kunesiphithiphithi, ikhona into eshuthwayo, and ngoku lo nto eshuthwayo apho ayizodlala because kusetshenziswa iproperty yami illegally. Hayi ke ndizicele xa sele ifaka isonka somndeni. Like, guys, it's not even if the lady hadn't done the video, this story is just like, she is just trying to confuse us at this point. Like, just swapping things around, saying that she's the one that helped. Like, listen, you are struggling to provide a home for your 7 kids. Why would you be trying to help somebody with accommodation for... It does not make sense. I kind of feel like Nandi needs help. Okay, she's not okay. Then she shares a screenshot of the messages that look kind of suspect because there are messages that are deleted in between. So she's just making this whole thing to look like to look the way that she wants it to look, so that it sounds like she was the one that was helping the lady. Okay, most people in the comment section are saying to her, Nandi, okay, please deal with the reality of this situation. You need to focus on providing a home for your kids. If you need to go back home so that they can help you do that, this is crazy what you are trying to do right now. Okay, but she's not listening to any of them. Okay, not listening at all. Okay, at the same time, you guys, the content creator Mandisi Ntshingana, it looks like they have something online where they are fighting Queen Nandi and him. Okay, so Mandisi, she posted about him last week, okay, before the eviction. athi zange ke uMandisi Ntshingana ndamthuka, not that ndiswele into endingamthuka ngayo or ndinqatshelwe zizwe. I simply stated wayengomnye owayehlekisa ngentlungu yami, or a blessing that was disguised as intlungu. Mina, I'm glad everything happened. Nothing grows with comfort zone. Everything I've been through and going through is preparation for the level engafuni i-peasants, okay, ezingomandisa. Now, bantu bam abathandwa ndim, let the peasants be, okay? That is Omandis, okay? This few days before she got evicted from her certain place that she says it has. Nginithanda iziqendu mna nabantwana bami who were conceived out of love, not experiment gone wrong, okay? This is because this lady is known to say or to talk about people that have kids out of wedlock or kids that have different baby daddies, and she will call those kids mixed veggies. Like I say, you guys, okay? She is somebody that if you follow her social media footprint, you're like, should we be feeling sorry for this woman? The kids, yeah, definitely. Because sometimes you are born to a mother that is just like busy with her craziness, honey. Okay. Now it makes me wonder, you guys, because it looks like she's moving around. She's like a person that is trying to find the next person to scam so that she can find a place to stay. And with 7 kids, where do the kids go to school? Because when you change a place to stay, sometimes you have to change the school, and then the school that they were going to is far. I'm just wondering what's happening with these kids schooling at this point while she's busy with this craziness, okay? On the other hand, you guys, uMandisi Ntshingana akazibekile phansi because obviously he is kind of celebrating this situation that's happening with Queen Nandi, because Queen Nandi hasn't been really kind to her. Mandisi was the content creator that helped Brenda when Brenda was struggling. You remember when they had to do the whole donations, okay? I stayed away from that story because I knew people were not ready to hear my opinions on it, okay? So, yes, you guys. So, I mean, he is kind of celebrating what's happening with, Queen Nandi, because apparently Queen Nandi hasn't been that kind to him. It's a mess. But my point with this video, you guys, is to say, I'm realizing this lady is not okay. She's not okay, okay? It can't be that you are in trouble, you are struggling, but you can't admit that you're struggling. You think you want the people to, because guys, the worst thing is for you to need help, but you don't want to admit that you need help. Obviously, she doesn't have a place to stay for her children, but she wants people to think that she was the one that was about to help somebody with a place to stay. That's what got her into trouble. Where is the husband? Because the fact that she has a very small baby means that the husband does come around to plant babies, okay? Where is he? But her friends must come together and come up with something, because the lady is not okay, okay? Take her phone away or something, okay? Whatever a Wi-Fi that she's connecting to, change the password, okay? Because if she doesn't have a home, she probably doesn't have data, and she probably doesn't have her own Wi-Fi. So whatever Wi-Fi she's connecting to, please just change the password so that she can stop posting these things on social media. She can focus on her kids and finding a home for her kids, okay? Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about on this video. Please make sure that you go into the comment section and tell me what you think about the story that she's telling now, okay? Her being Mother Teresa, okay? Thank you so much. Nginithanda kakhulu.